Hello, I'm Frederick, and this is a Golfer's Walk. Today, we're going to work on getting the Golf Handicap app on your phone. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the App Store or the equivalent on an Android phone where you get all of your applications. You're going to go down to the search bar and you're going to type in the letters GHIN, also pronounced as GHIN, which is an abbreviation for Golf Handicap Index, and you're going to want the GHIN mobile app. When you select that, there'll be a couple of options, and what you're going to want is the USGA GHIN, or the GHIN mobile. You're going to want to get it and download it onto your phone. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and open it. The first thing you'll have to do is enter your GHIN number and your last name, and then your account will come up. If you don't have a handicap index yet, I will put a timestamp in the description that will tell you how, to the point in the video in which I'll tell you how you can get your own handicap. So now that you're logged in, you'll have a series of options, either to post a score or to get calculate your handicap for the course that you're playing that day. There'll be also some things that show recent scores that you can check at a glance, going back over the 20 scores that are being used in your calculation of your handicap. So there are some quick things down at the bottom that says post score, looking up, golfer lookup, which means that you can look up someone's handicap. So if you put in their last name or their GHIN number, you'll be able to find it. There's a section for statistics where you'll be able to see your stats, anything from your driving accuracy, fairways hit, average per round, or greens hit per round, putts per round, as well as your scoring on par 3s versus par 4s or par 5s, or percentage of fairways hit on par 5s, things of that nature. And we'll get to that in a minute. And then in the more area, there's a number of things here. You can look back over history, your handicap history. So you'll be able to look back if you wanted to at various dates, revisions. Because this is new, there isn't a whole lot there. The main thing is going to be probably what's listed as My Card, which is kind of what was always known as your handicap card, where it states all of the scores that were being used. You could print this off. You used to get a print off of this, but now this is something that you might show. It's going to show your last 20 scores, what your index is, as well as the number of scores that you've posted this year. Go back to the home page and you look at the post a score. If you click on that, you have three options. One is hole by hole. The next one is hole by hole with statistics, and then just the total score. So if you want, you can enter just your hole by hole score instead of the entire score at once, which will give you some statistics, basically things like your scoring average by par 3 or by par 4 or par 5. And it will also, you can also do hole by hole statistics, which will allow you to gain other things like the number of putts you have per round, or your driving accuracy, or the number of greens you hit. It'll keep track of it for that round to tell you how you did, but also kind of show you an average over time. If you want and just want to enter your score, you hit just a total score. Now currently, as of March of 2020, all the courses have not populated in this program as far as being able to enter hole by hole data. And so what may happen is if you wanted to enter something, say, hole by hole, you would select the golf course that you want. So there'll always be a recent list. So these are recent golf courses that I have played and entered scores for. So I could use that as a quick list to select something. So I'll say I played at my home course of Media Heights. And then I'll have the option to enter either an 18-hole or a 9-hole score. So in this case, you can select 9 holes or 18. I will enter, for the purpose of this, an 18-hole score. The next thing is you're going to want to select the tees that you played. So I played the blue tees. So now I'll hit done, and now it's entered this. Now it says, did you play at home? Is this an away or a competition? So this is my home course, so I would select home because it was not a competition. if I played a golf course that wasn't my home course, I would select away. And if it was a round in which I was playing in a competition, you would select that. And what they do is they adjust the score slightly based on those. At your home course, you'll generally play it better than someone who comes in and has never seen it before. And of course, the competition with the pressure and the setup, golf courses usually scores are a little bit higher, so they take that into account. You'll have the option there to select the date played. So if you select that, you can select the month and the day in there, which will also allow you to go back in time to get your scores that you may have missed. And then, according to this, from the blue tees, my handicap is a +1. Now, if I want to enter hole-by-hole scores, I can. I hit the enter hole-by-hole, and it says date played is outside of the active score posting season for this golf course. What that means is that if certain courses in certain regions of the country, they don't allow you to post scores because the conditions can be dramatically different and the amount that you can play is dramatically different. Therefore, the scores that you will post are going to be not really in line with whatever your handicap is. So they don't allow you to do that. If you happen to play a course, say, in Florida, and you want to post a score, you should be able to post it. Now, if you're unable to post it for some reason, you can always contact the golf course that you play at, talk to the pro, and they should be able to get that entered for you. So the next option is if we want to enter just the total score. So if you want to enter just a total score, I'll hit my home club again, and I want to enter an 18-hole score. I want to select the tees. It's going to be the blue tees again. It's my home course, and now I have the option of entering the score for the front 9. So let's say 35, and the back 9 was 33 for a score of 68. When I'm done, I can hit post score. If it's a golf course that's not listed, you can go ahead and in the select a course, you just hit up here that little search box and enter the course. So I will type in a local golf course that's not here, Overlook, and Overlook Golf Course, Lancaster, PA. So I will select that one, and now the same information comes up. I can select that I played 9 holes. I played from the white tees on the front 9. I'll select that. And then this is an away course for me, not my home, it's my away course. And this was something I played yesterday instead, so I'll select the date of yesterday, and then I can enter my total adjusted gross score of 35. And then hit done, and then hit post if you want to post the score. That is the basics of how this all works. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll be happy to answer those. If you don't have a handicap yet and you're interested in figuring out how to do that, I will get to that in just a minute. Please hit like if you enjoy the video and consider subscribing. So in order to establish a handicap, you're generally going to want to go through your local golf course or golf club. So if you belong to a club, they should have an ability to establish a handicap for you. If not, then what you're going to want to do is look up and find the golf course that will do it. So in the United States, you would go to the USGA.org. And if you go up to the playing section, there'll be a section called Handicapping and Handicapping Home. You'll click on Handicapping Home. You're going to scroll down a little ways to where it says Getting a Handicap Index and the little scorecard there. If you click on that, what you'll find is that there's 2 ways to search for stuff. You're either going to look for an allied golf association, which is basically your state or regional golf association, or you can try and look up a golf course near you by putting in a name or a general location, clubs that belong to the association in which you'd be able to establish a handicap. If you're not sure, I would just click on Find an Association, and then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down and find an association that is near you. So for me, I'm in the Philadelphia area, so there is something called GAP, referred to as GAP, which is the Golf Association of Philadelphia. You just click on the icon for the association that you want, look at the information underneath About, and what you're going to be looking for is the contact information. Here you just go find the phone number and just give the people a call. Most of them are very helpful. They're there to serve the golfers in the community, and they'll be able to direct and explain to you either a golf course that you can go to or how you can go about getting your setup for a handicap. What you're going to be looking for is your GIN number, your Golf Handicap Index number. It's your ID number, and then your last name, because with that you'll be able to enter it into the
app for your phone to be able to start entering scores. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want more videos and information like this, please consider subscribing. Until next time, enjoy the walk.